Good morning, friends. My name is Dr. Jade Erasmus, and I'm back again to share health treasures from the Bible with you. In partnership with AWR360, our motto is still, if it's in the Bible, I believe it. If it doesn't match with God's word, then it's not for me. It's my last few hours on the farm here. We're leaving soon, but I wanted to grab the opportunity to share some thoughts with you that I have learned from these majestic animals like Mr. Moose behind me here. Before we moved to the small town called Stateleville, where we live right now, we used to live in the cottage right up there. I got to know these horses on the farm pretty well. Moose is one of 4 horses who live here. They all display the same behavior. If I give them instructions, they ignore me like they can't hear me at all. But when their owner speaks to them, they react immediately and follow his instructions. You know, in our previous few videos, we learnt about what the Bible gives us as information about the account of creation. We learn that God very clearly tells us how He put this world together and how He formed us as human beings. I believe that He shares this information with us to give us faith in who He is, what His abilities are, and how great His love is for us. Throughout the entire Bible, it is repeated over and over and over. The invitation to follow God. Repeatedly, He says to us, keep my commandments, follow my instructions, keep my statutes, keep my laws, follow my laws, turn from your ways and follow my commandments or keep my commandments. Over and over, He invites us. Over and over, He invites us to trust Him. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your paths. But you see, He does not direct human beings in any direction that they refuse to follow. God does not force. We see this repeatedly in the Bible. He gives us information. He gives us plenty information with which we are to make intelligent decisions, but He doesn't force us. And just like these horses, we tend to be quite stubborn unless we trust the person speaking to us. If we look at people around us and we look at how many people have turned away from God's instructions, most of those people have not been able to build a trust in Him. The reason for our disobedience most of the time is that we don't trust that what God says is really important or true. This is clearly illustrated in the account of how Adam and Eve turned away from God's instructions as well. You see, Eve was presented with a lie. She was presented with an opposing bit of information that contradicted what God had said. And instead of trusting that God really was honest and truthful when He gave His instructions, she believed the lies that Satan told her and decided to go for his instructions. Today we're presented with the same choice, and I wanted to share this with you in the context of what we had learned, because the trust element of the New Start principles, as we have already discussed, is crucial to our well-being. God cannot teach us about health, wellness, or any other ways in which He wants us to prosper if we refuse to follow His instructions. In our next videos, we're going to look more closely at how often the Bible emphasizes the importance of obedience and how closely this links with the blessings that He has in store for us when we follow His perfect plan.